Good morning and welcome. Today we're going to do a soup, a crock pot soup. Actually, it's called a crock pot potato soup. It's called. We'll see how it is. I've never made this before, but it seems simple enough. I've got 6 potatoes. I'm just cutting up into bite-sized pieces. We're going to put those in the crock pot. I love crock pot meals. They're so easy, quick. You just get the ingredients in there and off you go. And supper's ready when you come home. These potatoes, I don't know where we got these potatoes, but they seem to be a little on the tough side.
How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Good. Would you like to get a glass?
By all means. Get a glass. There's Tilly, but she's down on the floor.
Following, thinking it's food.
Yeah. That's Tilly. I don't know if any of you ever had a beagle, but they run on their bellies, as does she. So we get our last potato in here. Now, like I said, that's 6 potatoes. And they're kind of sticking to my knife, and they shouldn't. Right here, as you can see on the cutting board, I've got an onion I diced. And I'm going to put that in there. And we're going to cook some of this stuff in advance. And then we'll finish it off with some cream and all that good stuff when the potatoes are nice and soft. Okay, there's 6 potatoes in the crock pot. I'm going to throw in this onion I diced. Okay. Now we're going to take 3 cloves of garlic and we're going to mince them. You can mince it by hand, you can use a little mincer. I prefer a little mincer, gets them going real good. Okay. It's 1 clove, here's the 2nd clove. I think Tilly's waiting for something to fly off the counter into her mouth down there. You know, it's only, a couple weeks till Thanksgiving? Is that it, Will? A couple weeks?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Wow. I love Thanksgiving. I think out of all the dishes we have at Thanksgiving, I love the dressing or the stuffing, whichever you prefer. That's my favorite. Now I've got a 1/4 cup of butter here. And we're going to put that in here. If I can get it unwrapped. There we go. We're just going to throw it in there. It'll all come together. Put this back here and mark my fingers. Now we're going to do some salt and pepper. You got to salt and pepper your potatoes. I'm going to have a teaspoon of pepper. And we're going to do, I think the recipe said about 2½ teaspoons of salt, which is probably about right, since we've got all those potatoes in there. So let's get some salt in there. I don't know, I'm not going to put that much salt in. I can always salt it later. And we've got a quart of chicken broth. Now if you don't have chicken broth, you could use vegetable broth. As far as that goes, you could just use water. We're going to pour that in there. And then we're going to put this in the crock pot. And we're going to turn it on high. And we're going to cook it for 4 hours or until the potatoes are soft. Or if you want to do it first thing in the morning, you can put it on your crock pot for about 8 hours on low. So I'm going to put this on the crock pot, and we're going to wait about 4 hours. We're going to check it out, and we'll see you back here in about 4 hours. Have a good day. Okay, well, it's been about 4 hours. Now I'm just kind of mashing these potatoes a little, thicken the soup. Still a lot of liquid in there, I'm surprised. Just mash it as much as you want. I don't want to, I like to see chunks in mine. The steam's coming out there. Okay, now I have a cup of half and half that I'm going to add into here. Okay, I'm going to have a cup of half and half in there. Stir it around. And I'm going to add about a cup of cheddar cheese, grated. I always grate my own because that other stuff just doesn't seem to melt like it should. That pre-shredded. We're going to do that. And it calls for chives, which I've never had in potato soup, but that doesn't mean it's not tasty. So I'm going to put some chives in there. And stir this around. Well, chives gives it a little color.
This way just a little bit with that. There you go.
Can you see it now?
You can see it now.
Okay. So this is what it looks like. Now, to finish it off, I'm going to ladle some in a bowl. This is where I lose will sometimes. The toppings. So we're going to do that. Now I'm going to add a little sour cream. Just a little dollop of sour cream. You don't have to do this now. This is just optional. Little dollop of sour cream. I'm going to do a little cheese, a little more cheese. And guess what now, Will? Bacon bits.
Bacon.
Bacon. Some more bacon bits on there. That was quite an easy recipe. And I'll have all the instructions printed in the description box, or a way to get a hold of it. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. We just dearly love all of our subscribers. And until next time, blessings to you and your family, and it's soup time. Have a good day.